Was I recording even? I don't even know. I think I was. Anyhow, I had a trip to the airport. My grand total is $340. This was a last minute airporter, and I sent a message to day shift, and he said it was okay. Well, it was too late. I said, I'm going to be late. I'm going to the airport. The night was quite good, quite steady. And by 2 o'clock, I had $275 on. Or something like that. $265, something like that. And then a friend asked me to do her a favor. And after I did her a favor, I sat there for 2.5 hours and waited and waited and waited, and then I had a short little trip. After doing the short little trip, I went back to where I was, and I was watching a video, and I fell asleep. And at 5:30 I got a call to go to a car rental place. So I went to the car rental place, and the guy takes some luggage out of the rental car, puts it in the trunk, and says, we're going to the airport. So that's when I sent the message to the day shift guy that I'm going to be a little late going to the airport. And he said that was okay. So it worked out. So now I'm heading back into town at more than speed limit. I just have to make a bank deposit, and after I've made a bank deposit, I need to fuel up, and I'll tell him he can keep the car into my shift by however much time I'm going to be late. I'll try and make my best to get back there in time. Anyway, grand total, $340. It was worth it. I didn't think I would sit so much in the morning, but I did. Yep. 4 more nights to go this week. Okay, this one's at a different angle because it's a different car with a completely different dashboard. And I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'll let you know what happened. I worked all night, Sunday night, and things went all right. Things were fine. And I passed the car onto day shift, and he worked about half the day. And he ran out of heat. He didn't have any heat. And I had noticed a problem with the heat too. It wasn't as hot as it used to be. Maybe I can move this over here. Will this work? Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. So about halfway through the day, he ran out of heat. He wasn't getting any heat. And maybe I can move it over there. That's even better. Okay. So the guy ran out of heat, and so he ended up taking it to the garage for repair. He took it in, and they discovered that the radiator had a crack in it. Oh, I can't go. No, sorry, it's too late. This is a 5 o'clock car. It has to be there by 5 o'clock. So I guess I get to lose the $9 I would get from that one fare. Too bad. So anyways, there was a crack in the radiator, and so they replaced the radiator. Then when they started the car after replacing the radiator, it was misfiring all over the place. And you know what that means? That means that the head gasket was gone. So I didn't work the Monday night. And they told me that the night was no good anyway. I didn't miss much. So today I called the owner of the car, or last night I called the owner when I was starting my shift, or as I was about, he called me at when I was about to step into the shower, saying that too bad, the car's broken. It looks like it needs a head gasket. So I had one night off, and now he said, I can arrange for you to get another car. I said, oh, okay. It ended up being a 5 o'clock car. That's why I'm rushing back already. And I don't know if the day shift driver is on time or not. So I'll err on the side of that he's on time. So I'll rush back and park it. And this thing doesn't park near my place. No, I had to drive to this guy's place to go pick this thing up. And I did not have a great night. It started out, in the first 3 hours I made like $16.35. And then I had one trip after another for a couple hours. And then it slowed right down again. And I ended up with exactly $200. Now I just paid for the fuel, which was 14 bucks, and it's a $95 lease, so I made myself $90. Yeah, $90 for being out here 10 hours. So $9 an hour. I don't know if I'm gonna want to drive this car. I don't think I'll get this car tomorrow. Well, we'll do it one day at a time and see. I don't like this particular car. Everything is in an unfamiliar place, so I don't know. I don't know what's right. Anyhow, I put in the amount of fuel that I used. I figured out based on the distance I traveled and what kind of fuel economy I was getting and what the price of the gas was. So it worked out to just under $14, so I put $14 in. Yeah, so that's it. Got 2 more nights to go if I'm working. If I'm working. And I don't think they'll be able to get, well, let's cross our fingers and hope that they can get the car fixed, completely fixed by tonight, which would be the Wednesday night. And it's cold out. It's 2 degrees out there. And it's the 17th of April. Wow. It's going to be cold in my car when I get to it. Well, this car doesn't have a lot of places to put your phone. I'm going to try this again. Move it over here. And maybe that's better. I don't know. Maybe it's better. No, the steering wheel's right in my face. Let's see if I can move it. No, that's no good. Oh, this is terrible. Move it to the side again, like that. How's that? Better? Okay, we're gonna do it like that. Okay, I'm on my way to park this thing again. This is the car that's not the one that I usually drive. The one that I usually drive is still broken or hasn't been repaired yet, and so I'm driving this thing, And tonight's craziest moment was when somebody lost her phone on the floor of the back seat, and I didn't know about it. The phone made a noise, and so I found it. And it made noises again, but I tried answering it, but I didn't get through, or I wasn't able to answer it in time every time. Finally, I was able to answer it in time, and I said, yes, I have your phone, I can get it back to you, but you're going to, but I had tried to get into the phone to call the number back that was calling me, but I couldn't do so because my fingerprint didn't match, and my, and I didn't know the combination to unlock the phone. I never lock my phone, but some people do. I guess people who lose their phones keep locking them. Anyways, the phone was locked. So I instructed the person to leave me a text message on my phone, and I gave my phone number. My phone number ends in the numbers 2998, but she mistook it as 2997. So about an hour later, she calls me again and says, well, can you come by? I said, I was there already, but I couldn't reach you because you didn't leave me a text. And she said, yes, I did. I sent you a text. No, you didn't. And she said, well, I sent it to 2997. I said, no, my phone number ends in 2998. So I say, you text me again at 2998 or call me at 2998, and then I will bring the phone to you. And then I'll be able to call you when you call me with your phone, so I can call you back. Because I can't get into your phone because I don't have the combination, so I can't call you from there. Anyway, it was a real stupid thing. But finally, she gave the right phone number, and I answered it, and I went to her place, and I said, okay, you can come down now, I got your phone. So that was the stupid thing tonight, and now I'm returning this car. It just feels wrong. The time is now 4:52, and it's a 5 o'clock car, so I got to park it I park it at 5, just in hopes that the day shift guy gets his car on time. I think I might have only one more night of this to do, and I'll get my regular car back repaired. At least I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to pay for the repair. Anyway, one more night to go this week. Either in this or in the car I usually drive. We'll find out. Or you'll find out soon enough. Yeah. Okay, now I've got 264 on. The time is now 4:36, and I need to get this thing to the gas station and then take it out to where it's got to go. Well, just a little bit out of town. I did well. I've got, miraculously enough, 264 on, which is okay, considering the way the rest of the week has been going. Well, except for Sunday night. Sunday night was good, but the rest of the week really was not that all spectacular. So now I'm just going to head down to the gas station, fill up, and then I'm going to go park this thing with 264. Yeah. How about this for something that makes no sense? I picked up a girl at Walmart last night, and she wanted to go downtown. So I was heading downtown, and she said, I need to go to CIBC Bank. Okay, I said, do you want to go to the one downtown? And she said, yeah, it's all right. But then I thought, oh, there's one that's closer. I can take you there. So I took her to the one that was closer at Mayfair Mall. Now, by the time we'd come out of Mayfair Mall, it was up to $8 already. And then she said, well, I have to go to grocery store and pick up a few things. Okay. So I said, all right. I said, which one do you want to go to? She said, oh, the one right by Walmart. So now we backtracked to the Walmart, to the supermarket across the street from Walmart. Great. So we got that. And I was waiting for about 25 minutes for her to come back with the meter ticking. By the time she came back, it was about $32, something like that. And she said, when she came back, she said, okay, now we go downtown. Okay. And she says, oh, and I only have $20, so we have to stop at the bank. So we stop at the CIBC downtown. And she goes to the CIBC downtown to get some more money out. And then where do we have to go? Oh, back there we have to go back that way. Okay, so we go back that way, and we end up down. Well, when we got to her destination, which was a homeless shelter, one of the newer homeless shelters that was recently completed. It was $53.25. She gives me 3 20s. And I asked her, did you want the change on that? She says, oh, yes. So I gave her a 5 and a $1 coin and 75 cents. And then I'm helping her get her groceries to the front door of the shelter. And she says, that was an expensive cab ride. Ooh, well, yeah, if you spend half an hour in a supermarket with the meter ticking, it's not going to be a cheap one, no. Well, there you go for the deal of the day. That one made my night. And that's it. Hope yours is better than mine.